Today we're taking a look at these WNBA matches: Connecticut Sun versus New York Liberty and Las Vegas Aces at Dallas Wings, which are happening on Sunday, July 11, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. When they last stepped on the court, the New York Liberty took home the win by a final score of 99-96 when they played the Dallas Wings. The Liberty collected 23 defensive rebounds and 6 offensive rebounds for a total of 29 for the contest. They gave up possession of the ball 15 times, while earning 8 steals for this contest. The Wings committed 16 fouls in the game, which took the Liberty to the charity stripe for 8 attempts. They were able to convert 4 of those for a rate of 50.0%. When talking about shooting from distance, New York converted 15 of 31 tries, 48.4%. When all was said and done, the Liberty went 40 for 71 from the field, which gave them a percentage of 56.3%. The Liberty permitted the Wings to convert 38 out of their 76 attempts from the field, which had them at 50.0% for this contest. They finished 43.8% from three-point range by shooting 7 of 16 and walked away from this one shooting 13 out of 15 at the free throw line, 86.7%. When it comes to rebounds, New York permitted Dallas to grab 31 in total, 10 on the offensive glass. Sami Whitcomb ended up having an impact for the Liberty for this contest. She converted 10 of 16 in this contest, giving her a rate of 62.5% and had 7 rebounds. Whitcomb totaled 26 points in her 35-46 minutes on the court and accounted for 4 dimes in the matchup. Someone else that was pivotal for New York was Big Nigel Laney. She ended up walking away with 7 dimes in her 33 minutes on the court, and she put in 8 out of 15 from the field. Laney finished going 53.3% from the floor while also notching 18 points and 1 rebound. New York has a mark of 10-9 this season. New York has tallied 1,541 points on the year, 81.1 per contest, and they pull in 34.0 rebounds per game. The Liberty have committed 17.9 fouls per game and they shoot 79.9% from the free throw line. As an offensive team, the Liberty are hitting on 43.6% from the floor, which is ranked 5th in the league. The Connecticut Sun faced off with the Indiana Fever and walked away from this one with a loss by a score of 73-67 in their last game. Connecticut finished the game with a 35.8% FG percentage, 24 out of 67, and made 4 of their 17 shots from beyond the arc. When they shot from the charity stripe, the Sun buried 15 of 20 shots for a percentage of 75.0%. When talking about grabbing rebounds, they collected 37 with 10 of them being on the offensive end. They also recorded 15 dimes for this game while forcing the opposition into 7 turnovers and earning 5 steals. In relation to the defense, Connecticut allowed their opponent to shoot 39.7% from the floor on 25 out of 63 shooting. Indiana dished out 9 assists and had 4 steals in this game. On top of that, Indiana pulled down 39 boards, 9 offensive, 30 defensive, and had 6 blocks. Indiana finished shooting 70.4% from the free throw line by converting 19 of their 27 shots. They also made 4 of 17 attempts from downtown. The Liberty were severely disappointed in their last game. The game ended up being a loss to the Indiana Fever by a score of 82-69. The loss dropped the Liberty to a record of 10-10 on the year so far. On the year, the offense for the Liberty is not that bad, with 81.1 points per game. The rebounding for the Liberty is sitting at 34 boards per game so far. The passing attack has been okay as well, with 19.8 assists per game. Brianna Jones is a player who played a role for the game. She recorded 13 points on 6 of 11 shooting. She played 36.08 mins and collected 8 boards. Jones went 54.5% from the field and totaled 2 assists. An additional player that played a role in the matchup for the Sun was Jonquil Jones. She totaled 9 rebounds in her 33.05 min on the court. She went 29.4% from the field for the contest by going 5 of 17. Overall, Jones tallied 2 assists. Connecticut enters this matchup with a win-loss mark of 12-6 for the season. They currently have an average of 79.6 points per game, 10th in basketball, while connecting on 43.7% from the field. The Sun are hitting 35.8% on three-pointers, 129 of 360, and 80.0% from the charity stripe. As a unit, Connecticut is pulling in 36.9 boards per contest and has tallied 323 dimes this season, which has them ranked 8th in the league in terms of passing the rock. They lose possession by turning the ball over 14.0 times per game, and as a basketball team they are committing 19.2 fouls on a nightly basis. Defensively, the Sun are forcing their opponents into 12.1 turnovers per contest, and they draw 17.9 personal fouls. They give up 32.0% on shots from beyond the arc, while they are first in the league in opponents' points per game, 74.3. The Sun defensively are giving up an opponent field goal percentage of 41.3%, 480 of 1,161, and they concede 29.2 boards per contest as a basketball team. They are ranked 3rd in the WNBA in giving up assists to the opposition, with 321 conceded for the year. My betting advice for that game is to pick Connecticut Sun -3. Araike Ogunboyle pitched in for the Wings in this contest. She knocked down 5 of 15 in this game for a field goal rate of 33.3% and accumulated 4 rebounds. Ogunboyle accumulated 11 points in her 26-28 minutes on the hardwood and earned 1 assist in this contest. One more player who was a determining factor for Dallas was Sato Sabally. She came away with 7 assists in her 24-39 minutes on the court, and she converted 5 out of 10 from the floor. Sabally ended the game having shot 50.0% from the field while collecting 12 points and 6 rebounds. Las Vegas is coming here after losing in their last game. The loss came with a final score of 77-67 against the Lynx. After the loss, the Aces were dropped to a 14-6 record on the year overall. A'ja Wilson is the leader when it comes to scoring for the Aces with 19.2 points per game. Wilson has shot at a clip of 46.1% on the year. The passing leader for the Aces is Chelsea Gray with 6.3 assists per game. Liz Cambridge has been the leader for the Aces with rebounding with 8.9 boards per game. The Wings are coming here after losing in their last game. The loss was by an 85-79 score and came against the Minnesota team. With the loss, the Dallas club dropped to a record of 9-11 on the year so far. Araike Ogunboyle is leading the Wings in the scoring with 19.4 points per game on 39% shooting. Passing is also led by Ogunboyle with only 3.3 assists per game. Astal Sabally is the leader when it comes to rebounding for Dallas with 6.1 boards per game. Dallas has a record of 9-11 for the season. The Wings commit 20.2 fouls per contest and they hit 84.3% from the charity stripe. They are dishing out assists 18.1 times per game, 9th in basketball, and they are turning it over 12.7 times per game. Dallas has totaled 1,709 points for the campaign, 85.5 per game, and they pull down 36.7 rebounds per game. As an offense, the Wings are hitting on 43.0% from the field, which is ranked 6th in the league. The Wings on the defensive side of the court are 8th in the league in points given up per game with 83.1. They have allowed 20.3 assists and 34.0 boards per game, ranking them 11th and 4th in the WNBA. The Dallas defense gives up 32.8% on three-point shots, 153 of 466, and opponents are knocking down 77.7% of their foul shots. They are forcing their opponents into 12.9 twos per game and allow teams to shoot 44.5% from the floor, 9th in the WNBA. My betting advice for that game is to pick Las Vegas Aces -10. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.